Yo guys, welcome back to Techno Games. The PS4 is one of the most successful devices in PlayStation history and one of the best-selling devices worldwide, and for a good reason. The console is powerful with a performance of about 1.8 teraflops, making it about 8 times stronger than the PS3. Another reason for its success is its value. Sony did not exploit it as they did with the PS5 Pro. It provided the usual console value and came as a complete unit without any detachable parts. Of course, let's not forget the most important reason, which is weak competition from Xbox. These reasons allowed this device to last for 7 years, and since Sony has stopped supporting it, this means that first party games will no longer be available on it. But the question is the console still capable of running the games available on it before? Let's find out. I tested 6 of the biggest games I have, and to determine the correct performance, I ran the same game on the PS4 and PC at the same time and started adjusting the graphics until they were almost identical. This helps me understand what settings the game runs on. In Resident Evil 7, the performance was excellent, around 60 FPS on high settings. Also, in Battlefield 5, it was around 60 FPS but on medium settings. However, it was not stable all the time as frame drops to 50 FPS occurred at times. The device started to show its age in Assassin's Creed Valhalla as it was running at 30 FPS on settings between low and medium. It was also not stable at 1080p, dropping to 900p in demanding scenes and massive battles. The same was the case with Red Dead Redemption 2, at 30 FPS on 900p and low settings. I had to try one of Sony's exclusives, such as Horizon Zero Dawn, and the performance was honestly good, around 30 FPS on a mix of medium and high settings.
It's tight, but I can get through.
The last game I tested was Brawlhalla, and the performance was more than good, with FPS stable at 60. Let's say that the PS4's performance is still acceptable so far, but its biggest problem is support, as Sony has stopped supporting it and only third-party games are now released on it. The most important Sony titles were not released on the PS4, such as Ratchet Clank, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and The Last of Us remake, under the pretext that these games do not work on old hardware and require modern and powerful hardware like the PS5, according to Sony. But I do not believe them because Sony can optimize its games remarkably, and it would not be difficult for them to run these games on the PS4, especially since God of War Ragnarok is available on the PS4 and runs well. So, is it believable that the console can run God of War Ragnarok but not Spider-Man 2, especially with the spread of AI technologies like FSR? However, the device is still a good option for those who want an economical gaming device and have no experience with PC gaming. Of course, they should not be interested in modern games, knowing that the PS4 has one of the largest game libraries, and you could spend years playing without running out. But you must pay the right price and check the device carefully, as it is difficult to find an unused PS4. I also recommend buying a PS4 Pro because it is significantly more powerful and there is not much price difference.
Like and subscribe.